Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Tailored Beauty. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how I do my natural kind of bushy brow in a very natural looking way. So stay tuned. Alright, so basically I'm going to start out by just combing up my brows. As you can see, my brows are pretty thick as is. So I don't need to do much to fill them in, but I really just want to give them a good shape. Next, I'm just going to take a nice flat brush and I'm going to use some of this brow powder by ABH. I think it's in the color dark brown. And I'm going to take the deeper shade and just kind of take that flat brush and really just shape and just start building that angle that I want with my brows. I'm just doing the same thing to the other side. Next, I'm going to take this brow pencil. This is by ColourPop. I think it's the Brow Boss pencil, and it might also be in the shade dark brown. And I'm just going to start filling in my brows from the middle. I never like to go directly from the front because I don't want that harsh line. But I'm just taking this to just kind of fill in the sparse areas in the middle and then connect the tail of my brow that I started with the brow powder. This just really gives a natural kind of shaded look to the brow. Because I really don't like to have a heavy looking brow. I just want it to be natural and feathery. And again, I'm taking that powder. This time I'm taking the lighter side of the powder, and that's what I'm going to fill in the front of my brow with. So the powder doesn't take away from the look in the front of the sparse hairs that I have kind of sticking up there, which is what you want. You don't really want anything kind of square and boxy. So adding the lighter powder towards the front really kind of helps with that. Also, your girl makes some weird faces while she does her makeup. I'm just now noticing this, but LOL. Again, just doing the same thing to the other side. Just taking the brow pencil and filling in the middle and then going towards the end to just really create that tail. And of course, it doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to go in with some concealer and clean it up later. But then after I finish filling them in, I always like to go in and brush the hairs. Again, just in that natural kind of upwards motion to make them look as natural as possible. And then again, taking that flat brush with the lighter end of the powder and just kind of creating that feathery look. And you can always go in with your pencil again once you brush it through. If you feel like there's still some sparse areas, you can always just add a little bit more. So far I'm kind of liking the look. Again, it's natural and bushy. And now I'm going to take my NARS concealer. This is their matte pot concealer that they have in the color caramel, which is pretty close to my skin tone. And then I'm just going to start carving out that brow. basically in the same shape that I kind of drew the brow. And I'm going to go under and over. I know a lot of people don't go and clean up the top of their brows anymore, but my brows are just so like naturally bushy. I can't really get away with that without it looking a little bit crazy. I always kind of want to try the kind of stretch me brow. And if you don't know who stretch me is, I feel like you're missing out, girl. I'm gonna link her channel below here because I mean she's one of the flyest and most creative artists that we have in the industry right now. And I absolutely love her and her brows, but yeah, mine are just like a thick hot mess, and I feel like I can't get away without shaping them on the top. So I do the top and the bottom, which is why I use a concealer that is so close to my natural skin tone, so it doesn't like give me that halo brow effect. And then I'm just gonna take my finger and kind of like clean it up, make sure like I'm not creating a unibrow because I already got one of those, and I don't need any help creating a new one. And then you can see I'm just taking that flat brush, which is why I love using flat brushes, and carving that out and then feathering the rest of that concealer towards my face. And again, because the concealer is like so close to my skin tone, you know, you really can't see it as much as if I use something that was super light. And it just gives the really like natural effect to the brow, almost like it was just threaded, which you can probably tell I haven't had my eyebrows done since like September. So long overdue, super bushy, but it still gets the job done, which is why a lot of times I like using a thicker kind of like pot concealer for this, instead of something that's more like liquidy, because I don't want any extra product to get in my brows. I just kind of want to cover those extra hairs that I have laying around. I also don't like to tweeze. I'm probably like the only person that doesn't. Um, you know, I'll tweeze kind of like in the middle area where I have that unibrow going. But that's really it. I don't like to take too much hair away. As you can see, I'm happy with the look of them after this. And now I'm just going to take some kind of clear brow gel. I believe the one that I'm using is from ABH as well. This is just in the clear. It's not one of their new ones, which I really want to try the new products. And then I'm just going to comb that in the hairs in an upward motion. Again, just, you know, where my hairs naturally kind of lay, just to give that naturally kind of bushy effect. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's how I get my natural bushy brow. Yay! As you can see, I didn't know how to cut the camera off at the end. I'm not used to doing this. But thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned. I will be doing more uploads very, very soon. As soon as like today, actually. So if you want to see my full face routine, aka part 2 of this video, please stay tuned and remember to be your own kind of beautiful. Thanks. Bye.